Hello fellow sim fans, how you doing? Welcome to the Sim Shack. I am 𝗤𝘂𝗍𝗂𝗧, and today I'm going to take a look at a new game that's about to come out called Car Dealer Simulator. Now I don't believe this is the full game, this is just the prologue. The prologue will be coming out to you guys in about a week's time, so I'm taking an early look at it here. Thank you very much to 𝗥𝗲𝗃𝗁𝗁𝗍 for reaching out and allowing me to have a look at this game nice and early. Now, being a car dealer is something I've always been interested in doing in real life, so I might have a lot of fun here. First thing to note is I've had a few issues in the settings. Trying to set this up, I put it on streamer mode. Let's just turn that music down ever so little, because it is quite in your face. That's a bit better. So trying to set this up in 4K has been really quite interesting. There is a borderless option, but for some reason every time I switch to borderless it downscales my screen to 2K, so it doesn't work at all. I put VSync on, but other than that it's exactly as it should be. So the input guide is thus: WASD to move, left click to interact, and that says interact twice, which is weird. Inventory is on I, map is on M, L is for quest log, tablet, crouch, sprint, toggle, jump, and quit. So there we go. Pretty standard stuff. Let's start a new game and see if it's any good. I like the menu picture there. That's exactly the kind of thing I want. A garage with a few tools and a bits and bobs of rubbish laying around, trying to make a new car out of an old car and earn a few quid. Don't want it to be too easy. I don't want it to be too unrealistic. It's got to be a sim. That's why it's called Car Dealer Simulator. It's got to be simulation-esque. It's got to be real. I'm really hoping it is. Welcome to Car Dealer Simulator. You are just starting your career in Winston Springs as a novice car dealer. Your boss, Little Sam, has prepared a series of challenges to help you quickly implement the game's rules. The game's rules. Starting to get nervous. You'll learn how to buy and refurbish cars and negotiate and make profitable deals to succeed in the local market. Discover the ins and outs of the industry. Sorry, that was freaky. Saw something out of the corner of my eye and it made me jump. You'll learn how to buy and refurbish cars and negotiate and make profitable deals to succeed in the local market. Discover the ins and outs of the industry. Win customers, and see how each decision shapes your reputation and future business opportunities. Have fun. Good luck.
Hi,
kid.
Little Sam.
Oh, brilliant.
Here.
Voiceover.
You already there? Because, you see, I'm a bit late for the company. I was stopped by some duties. But don't worry, I have a task for you to start with, and by the time you get settled, I'll be there. First, we have a fresh car to pick up from one of my, contractors. You don't have to worry about money, everything is already settled. You're supposed to take the trailer and bring the car to the garage.
Right, okay, so...
Come on, there is no time to waste. Just come back carefully.
Okay, so first of all, really glad that they've got some voiceover stuff, and it's done well, actually. That guy sounds very authentic to the area. He doesn't sound like an idiot or anything, so yeah, brilliant. Job done. This environment looks really quite nice. So we have got what looks like a bit of a trash yard area out the back. Now, oh, hello, what's happened there? I just disappeared into the ground. That's strange. So it looks like I can't interact with this car. I can't pick anything up, but maybe that'll unlock in time. But it'll be cool if we can get like some bits and bobs together. Looks like there's a car wash there. Obviously this is our garage where we're going to be doing some work and repairs and stuff. Looks like we're going to have some sort of expansion options. A little bit of an office. It's just looking really promising right now. I'm liking it very muchly. An odds and sods area. Presumably we're going to clear that out and improve it. Don't know why there's a toilet. Can we use the toilet? What's the point of putting a toilet in a sim if you can't use the toilet? Yeah. Not sure I want to use these toilets anyway. Alright, so yeah, the environment's looking really cool. Very promising start. A little bit run down. This is where we'll display the cars. I can even... Oh, it's like open world. I can even come out and chat to the ladies. How you doing? She seems to be in a world of her own. All right, let's go do the job we're supposed to be doing. Actually, I wonder what happens if a car hits me. Typical, there are no cars anymore. Let's just jump in the truck and see what this is like. Oh, we're not in England, we're in America. So the FPS is diving a bit at 4K. We're at about 17 frames per second right now. Car driving navigation, use WSAD to drive the car. Press R to turn on the radio and hold R to open the radio menu. To set the GPS, open the map by pressing M. Click the left mouse button on the objective marker to set the destination. You can remove the path by clicking on the left mouse button again. Okay, fine. So M. I'm pretty sure it said map was M. M again. There we go. Okay. Quest objective is the star. So we're heading over there. So wow, look at this map. That's actually quite a decent sized map. Not gigantic, but sizable. I've got camera zoom, but I can't get first person. Okay. First thing I'm going to do, fortunately, is turn this off from 4K down to 2K because frames per second are just awful right now. Okay, see if that helps things at all. So now we're sort of tinkering around 30, 40, 50, 60 frames per second, which feels, oh, that's much better. So it looks like the game is just not configured to run at 4K very well. But in 2K, I mean, that is night and day better. So all is good. We're a little bit low on fuel as well, which is interesting. Right, so we're going left here. I have to get fairly close to be able to hear the truck. Whoa. But no first person, which is a bit of a shame. In fact, there's no character sat in the vehicle at all. Completely unmanned. There's people in the AI cars, but not in our car. So let's just put that down to early access, shall we? It's a little bit twitchy, the steering and the handling of this vehicle. I think the problem with it is, that's feedback for the dev, is that it returns to center way too quickly. Look at that. Look at the wheel there. Look. Release. 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 It's just far too quick. Options. Let's see if we can slow that down. Controls. No, I don't think we've got nothing that we can fix that with. So, I mean, that's not a million miles away from feeling kind of realistic. It just needs to be slowed. I mean, that seems okay-ish. But the return to center is just too snappy. Which makes driving quite difficult. I'm not the best keyboard driver in the world anyway. This would be great if it had first-person view and you could hook a wheel up to it. But they have to make it more realistic for that to work. Right, looks like this is our first car. Tow truck driving and usage. Press tab to enter parking mode. Park the vehicle so that the parking zone is under the front wheels of the car to be towed. Okay. Use the left mouse button to lift the hook. Oh, this sounds good. And attach it to the vehicle. And then pick up the remote and extend the ramp by pressing X and winch in by pressing Z. Hey, that's pretty cool. Whoa, wasn't expecting. We dropped back in the vehicle quite so quickly there. Last thing we want is to hit the vehicle, so let's try and not do that. Bit of traffic out there, so be careful. Okay, so tab puts us in parking mode. And then I've got to get it so that the green bit is under the car. I see. I get it. There's no handbrake though, so stopping is difficult. Because if I press brake, I start going backwards, forwards, backwards, forwards. I hate that. I've never been a fan of the forwards, backwards crap. At the very least, if I'm driving forwards, S should be the brake until I release and press it again. Anyway, whatever. Exit the vehicle. You can bloody wait, mate. So can you. So grab the hook. Cool. That's very, very cool. And then grab the controller and pull it in. Oh, hang on. Extend the ramps first and then pull it in. That's pretty cool. Okay, needs a bit of work. Needs a bit of work, but it works at the same time.
Kid, I almost forgot that I have another business for you. We have an appointment with a customer for today for one of our cars. The car is pitch perfect. In truth, everything is fine. But it has a small defect with the exhaust. Nothing big, a minor leak. But as luck would have it, we ran out of sealing tape. Fortunately, you'll be passing near the store, so I figured you'd get it done.
Right.
I'll send you a few pennies on your Moby cash. Come back soon, and we'll see each other outside the company.
It's kind of funny. I was slightly distracted because I've just realised that the screen where I changed it to 2K is now not a full screen. So apologies for that. I'll probably fix that in editing. It's a shame that we can't put straps on the car and lock it down and make it, you know, just add to the realism. The simulator, after all. I'm liking the tow back on the traffic, though. That's pretty cool. Right, load the vehicle on the trailer, deliver the vehicle to the company and park at the designated location and buy some sealing tape. Visit an automotive store. If I press M, shop appears to be orange. So it looks like all the shops are closed or missing or outside of the boundary, unless there's a shop right by us now. Nope, doesn't look like it. Oh, okay, I've got 2 markers come up on my screen. I'm guessing it's one of those. Let's follow it and see what happens. So that hasn't changed the handling speed of the truck whatsoever. Again, little disappointing. It would be nice if it did. Accelerate a little bit slower, brake a little bit slower, all that kind of good stuff. So it looks like this is a shop here. So let's pull over. Again, braking is very difficult because you start reversing almost immediately. Hello there. I would like to buy... Do you think it's exhaust repair tape? It says sealing tape. Do they not have any sealing tape? Okay, this is a little bit confusing. It definitely wants me to buy it here. It looks like it definitely wants me to buy it off of him. But maybe they've just changed the name of the tape. I don't know. Let's buy it and find out. Objective complete. Okay, so that was slightly confusing because the naming conventions have been changed. Oh wow, people actually get out of the way even though there's multiples of them. You can't get up on the curb. Hang on a minute. Well, there's some physics at play. Huh. This is not a bad little game. If they really wanted to make it a simulator, they could, I think. They're not too far away from it being sim-like, but right now it isn't. I think that's the fairest way to describe the handling. Obviously, the braking is an issue because you brake, you go backwards, you brake, you go forwards. I mean, I've never liked that. I'm not a fan of that at all. But yeah, graphically it's alright. The frames per second are pretty good in 2K. People move out the way when you drive over them. Or vanish. Is she under the truck? Where did she go? Oh my god, she was under the truck as well. Sorry. Yeah, I mean, it feels like early access at the moment, but lots of positivity coming along with it. The potential is huge. It's looking really good. Tab mode. Jump out. Grab the thing. Extend the ramps. Offload the car. That's so cool. Ramps. Put that back. And disconnect the hook.
Hi, kid. I tell you, the life of a boss is not so easy at all. I have to get a few more things done urgently, but since you went smoothly, why don't you take care of that exhaust yourself? It's easy. Find the leaks and just seal them with tape. Is this standard procedure? Sure it is. Such an exhaust will serve for years to come. And you have to go, I'll get back to you.
Right. Okay, so we're a little bit scammy. I could have sworn he said the hole was in the roof, but then I was distracted by the camera situation. So anyway, park the car in the repair zone. Interact with the hood by pressing E to open the repair view. Use right mouse button to rotate the camera and WASD to pan. Okay. To find leaks, hold down the left mouse button. Move the mouse along the exhaust. Oh, interesting. After finding holes, click left mouse button on to apply the tape. Right. So you can have first person cam. Okay. That's pretty cool. Weird that that's the maximum rotation though. Kind of indicative of the current steering implementation. That needs some work, I would say, but yeah, otherwise pretty good. So, are we in the correct position? I think we are. E to repair. Alright, so we go straight to this view. Interesting. So I'm looking at the exhaust, and this is actually done really well. There's a lot of detail here. This is starting to look really good. But I'm looking for a hole in the exhaust. I'm not seeing one. Okay, so W and S is up and down. D and what's it? I'll move it left and right, and then we got right mouse button and rotate to rotate, so to speak. Which, if I'm being honest, is not the most intuitive system ever. I think that could be awkward for most people, and it could be improved. But let's just try and deal with it. So there's 2 leaks on the exhaust pipe. I'm as zoomed in as I can be, trying to find these leaks. As you can see, the camera system is unique. Oh, hello. What's that for? I'm guessing I spray when I find the hole, or is this to help me find the hole? Oh yeah, this is fiddly, 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 very, very fiddly indeed. I can't seem to get far enough back to look at the arse end of the exhaust pipe. I want to get really in close and look at that, but I can't seem to do it. There we go, there we go, there we go. I'm not being funny. I don't see hole in that at all. Perhaps the hole is just in this area here, because I can't seem to spray anything else, just this bit. If I spray it, maybe it will show me where the hole is. Aha! There's one. Okay, that's slightly weird, and it wasn't very well explained at all. Right, so it's just in this section here. There must be another hole somewhere. It is.
Well, splendid. A little more, and you will earn your first day's pay. I'm already on my way, but maybe in the meantime, You could take a couple of photos of this wagon from the trailer. It's important. Remember that on these photos will depend how quickly we will be able to find a deer for this wreck. I mean, customer for this god. And one more thing. The previous owner said that the car he is handing over is washed. I hope he kept his word, otherwise you have to deal with it. Photos of a dirty car will not be of much use.
I was just thinking exactly that, Uncle What's Your Face. Right, park the car in the wash zone. Pick up the tool by pressing E, left mouse button to apply the fluid. Use the R button to rotate the nozzle. By pressing X button, you can highlight the elements that require coating. And apply until the progress bar fills to 100%. Okay. So the rear view mirror kind of works, but I mean, I don't know where it's looking. It's not looking where I'm going. Driving in first person, I'm going to say, could be tricky right now, but not terrible. A little bit further forward. There you go. Right. So we grab this thing. The whole car needs cleaning. Starting the wheels in the back. Let them get a good soak. Oh, you got to get right in there, look. No half measures. There's some bits there are really tricky to get to. Rinse off the foam with water. Okay, rotate the nozzle. Okay, that's not what we need. Tab. Foam, water. Pretty slow, this process. Not looking too good, is it? I should have left it all dirty. It kind of looked better. Nearly there. Nearly there. Park the car in the marked spot. To that. Crash the car. Don't crash the car. good listing should include appropriate photos so that the buyer can see the condition of the car. Pull out the tablet by pressing T and select the camera app. You can adjust the frame by using 𝗦𝘂𝗲𝗃. There are 3 points visible on the car, points that are visible in the frame, points that are on the other side of the car, and points you have already captured in previous photos. Points are counted in the corner of the tablet. When positioning for a new frame, you can use the camera shortcut by holding the tab button. Okay, that's awfully confusing. And I really dislike how it drops out of the menu when you're still driving. Either wait until I park or put a button up saying exit menu now or something. Wow! No brakes. Good lord. Right, tablet. Camera. Okay, I can't move whilst that's on. So, let's try and get some good positions of the car. That one looks pretty good. Okay. So all the points captured. Nice. 7 out of 7. So what do we do? Upload that?
Well, kid, I didn't know you were so artistic. Don't worry about putting up an offer. I have your photos, and I'll finish it. After all, it can't be that you're harping on your own here. I'll take care of the sale of this wagon, and you're off for today. Get some rest, because you have a lot of work ahead of you tomorrow, and I won't have as much time for you as I did today.
Understood. Rest on the couch located in the room next to the office. Oh, lovely. So I've got $500 in my pocket.
Hi, kid. My business is a bit of a slump, but I know you can handle it without me. Today, I'd like you to find a profitable sale offer on your own, buy a car, prepare it, put an ad, and sell it. I'm sending you some money on Moby Cash. Just don't spend it all on beers. I'll get back to you this afternoon and see how you did.
Alrighty. We've got $500. I've got to go find a car. I guess from the office. Okay. Jump on the old computer. Online car marketplace, buying a car. Open used car app on PC. In the top section, you find a search bar and filters using to the full car listing. Click on the selected offer to view the details. Schedule meetings with the sellers using the schedule meeting option. Okay. So how many are there going to be? Mail, car shop, upgrades, bank, car shop. Price. Wow. They go up to very high price. So we want a car that is between nothing and 500 quid. Say 600. Search. Oh no, I've got 12,500. Okay. Let's bring this up then. 12,500. What have we got? One car. $7,250. I wouldn't pay that much for this car. Schedule a meeting. 986, 41,000 miles. That's pretty good. Manual gearbox. Visual condition is poor. 5 seats, silver. Technical condition is fair. It's a gas car, petrol, and it's a sedan. Okay. And it's not too far from us either. All right, let's go see if we can negotiate that down to $6,000 or 6.5. How do we get out of here? Meet the seller and buy a car. Ready. Yeah, the physics are a bit off. This truck feels really floaty. I think I killed that woman when I drove into her. Have I woken her up again? No, she's still asleep. Right, so map. There's the guy. Oh, the girl. Excuse me. This is cool. I like this game. It needs a bit of work, but it's definitely got potential. You have 3 attempts to lower the car's price. Enter your offers in the designated field. The number of remaining attempts is visible in the bottom right of the corner. The NPC will respond to your offers. Try to meet their expectations if you don't want to lose your chance. On the last attempt, you can try to gain an extra chance by offering a gift. Okay. Hey, let me warn you in advance. The price is $7,250 according to the ad. Well, I'll give you $6,000. Almost agree, but I would have to get 6,766. 6,250. So she's really pushing for 6,724. If I can get it for 6.5, I'll probably be happy. It did say I can give her a gift, but I don't see that. Let's try. She thought it over, and 6,559 sounds reasonable. What do you think? Yes, okay. So she's made me pay $60, $59 over what I wanted to. She's not getting a gift, that's for sure. I think that's the bird I was trying to chat up earlier, isn't it? Seems a lot happier now. Right, bring the car to the workshop. Actually, that's not the car. Where's the bloody car? That's not the car. That is not silver. It's not the car. I think I'm being stitched up. It'd be interesting, actually, if I am being stitched up, if it's like some sort of scam. I'd be impressed. Because that would be quite simulation-esque. I love how people just walk up to it and go, oh, I wasn't going that way anyway. I'll just go the other way. Right, get that up there. Grab the thing. Drop them down, pull it up. That needs a bit of work. All right. Let's get this bad boy back to the shop. And see if there's a silver car underneath all this red. That lady's done for. Look, killed her. Now they're both. I wonder how many people I can get. How many people I can catch in that gap. Kind of funny. Right, upgrade your car wash. Righty. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Where's that car gone? Have we been robbed, or has Uncle taken it? Right, open the upgrade and upgrade the car wash. Yes, to level 2, upgrade now. Okay. So there are chances to upgrade things. That's pretty cool. Oh. How is that an upgrade? Doing exactly the same thing. Maybe it's a bit faster, I don't know. I was hoping it would be automated, so I wouldn't have to do it myself. There we go. There's a bit of a stutter every time it reaches 100%, but whatever. A radial menu. Water. So we now got the option to polish. Okay, so I can see the upgrade. Got a few more options now. I tell you what, that's come up quite nice. I wouldn't mind driving this car. It's pretty damn groovy. There is an awful lot to like about this game, I've got to be honest with you. Yeah, it's a bit of a stutter when it swaps over. That is really quite impressive. I like this car. What's it like inside? Shame I can't move my head inside, but yeah, quite like it. I quite like it. Oh, excuse me. I haven't finished. I now need to cover the car in wax. Give it that super duper just bought look about it. Don't mind me, I'll just jump up on the hood here, that'll be fine. Hot wax, baby. Now we put a bit of polish on it. We put hot wax on and then polish. I don't know what polish is. I thought you put hot wax on and then polish the hot wax. I thought that's how it works. But, you know, maybe in America it's different. I don't know. But anyway, we'll do as we're asked. This is a nice car. I like the shape of the car. That is looking really good, isn't it? I'm not selling this one, I'm keeping it. Remove rust with rust and metal sandpaper. Right. So we're doing this over here. Also, the audio is only coming through my right ear bud. Don't know why that is. Pick up the tool from the table by pressing E, left mouse button. X to scan. Okay. Okay. So, sandpaper. Press X, and you can see where. Oh, I like that. So I'm actually taking more off than I need to. Can I rotate it? No. Okay. So I've got limited control over how much I can take off. Struggling actually to get inside that rim. Whatever. We'll continue as best we can. See how I can't get that bit at the end there? That's quite frustrating. I don't know if I can get under the car to get to that bit that I can't reach. Barely touched it, look. It's tricky to get exactly where you want it, I think. Does that quite a lot as well. Whoa! Oh, 𝗖𝘂𝗿𝗁𝗄𝗃. And you need to be quite careful, otherwise you'll end up doing that. So you can get underneath it, but you can see how tricky that was. And it's like that all over the car. So I think possibly the view in the controls could be improved slightly for some of these things, because it's fiddly is the word I'm going to use. Not necessarily the word I'm thinking of. Right, put that down. It's the wrong table. Spatula. Is it spatula? 𝗬𝗂𝗃𝗬𝗁𝗍𝗂. Okay. That's kind of cool. Look, it's just only filling in the gaps that I've made. Now, there's definitely something wrong with the visibility here, because I want to look down. Oh, yeah, it's fiddly. You can't rotate it either. Right, so you need to get your head where you want to look, and then when you press the left mouse button, you can't then look anymore. Actually works quite well. It's just not 1,000,000% what I'm used to. Okay, that's pretty good. I quite like this. There's a lot more to this game than I was expecting. It doesn't feel very simulator-esque, I'll be honest, at the moment. It feels very arcadey. But I can hope, because the potential for it to be like a sim is really there, and it could evolve over time and become more than it currently is. But yeah, I've got to say, I am enjoying it. It just changes the colour of what I've just done. Give that good rub down. Make sure it's all smooth. I'm going to do a good job on this one. It's my first car. Good. Come around this side. Sand down that silly little bit, that mistake I made. Yeah. That works pretty damn good, I've got to say. Paint the restored parts of the body. Oh, yeah, you'd never know I was ever here. You don't have to mask anything off. It's totally realistic. Perfect. It's kind of cool though. You know, even though it's miles off being a simulator, it's a lot of fun. Fix that horrible mistake. Should be it. Job done. Oops. Drive the repaired car to the gas station. Okay. Flippin' hell. Like a rocket. Good God, that took off at some speed. Right, don't anybody hit me. Driving it on keyboard is horrible. Not being able to look around is quite restrictive. Pick up the fuel pouring gun from the dispenser by pressing E, same as before. Open the cover and attach the pouring gun. Interact with the dispenser. To refuel, press and hold the left mouse button on the red pump fuel button at the top. Press and hold that. Okay. Right. So, press E. Open the cover. Attach the fueling can. Could have passed a bit closer, couldn't I? Interact with that and autofill on. Pump fuel. Oh, that's it. That was cool. Finish and pay. Brilliant. It even had a little squeak when you closed it. That's nice. This game's really cool. I like it. Just needs a little bit of more. No! Now that's both annoying and disappointing at the same time. I really thought there would be damage, which I would then have to take back to the shop and repair. Sadly, no damage. That is really disappointing. That would have been the selling point for me. If that car had taken damage then after that collision, I'd have said this game is fantastic. Definitely get on it early and enjoy it. It's going to be a lot of fun. But sadly, that's not the case. Oh, the ladies have gone. That's cool. Wants me to park it this side this time. Alright. I think this car's going to sell well quick. You can move a little bit, but I can't move, so to speak. Perfect. Put up an ad. I was going to sell so quickly. Looks amazing. Open the used car app, go to your ads, add new. Okay. So, car shop. Your ads, add new advertisement, select car, manage images. Oh, that's cool. Technical condition. I'm going to say fair. Visual condition. Excellent. Now, did that pick that for me or what? Price. Market value 6,904. So, autocomplete based on images. Technical condition. I'm going to say excellent. So they reckon I can get 6,900 for it. But didn't I pay 6,500? I'm only going to make a couple of quid on that. That's crap. I'm going to put 7,250. Rarity. Epic. Bosh. Right. Let's hope that works. Hi, I'm interested in your offer. Let's meet. I'm sending you my PIN. Okay. Well, he doesn't come here. I have to take the car to him. Oh, well, no, it's okay. He's here. He is here. Hi, Liam. Hello. I notice you suggest... Sorry, what? Reject. I punch you in the face. There you go. I got rid of it. So that didn't go very well. I should have countered his offer, but I mean, it was such a rude offer. I just felt like telling him to leave quietly. Oh, donuts. Damn. So I've got to bring the car to the buyer, and I've got a target that's is that 2 miles or 2 meters away? Where is the target? I'm really confused now. Bring up the map. Best objective. There isn't one. Oh, the shop shows up now. Okay. Do you think maybe the game hasn't considered the idea that you might accidentally tell them to sod off instead of sell the car? Get that impression. Let's just go check my ads. Seven days left. Okay. That objective marker is just stuck on my face, isn't it? Are we going to get another offer for the car? Or is that it? I think what we've done, let's chat about what we've seen so far. So the environment, I think, is quite nice. It does appear to be incredibly flat. But, I mean, we got cars driving around. There are people walking about. It looks quiet, but lived in, which is cool. The vehicle modelling, it's not bad at all, actually. I really like this car. I would buy this car. I really like this car, personally. But, yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it's lacking a bit in the physics department. The level of realism is, you know, it's probably about 65% realistic. I like the fact that you're repairing things, washing the cars, doing some dodgy repairs and stuff as well. Then you've got all the internal components of the car, which again, it's quite realistic in that sense. But yeah, the physics on the vehicles that you drive are horrendous. The controls are awful. So it's like it's a mixed bag at the moment. It feels like an early access game, but quite advanced as an early access game, I have to say. Now, obviously, in this particular instance, we've got the slight problem where I've told Matey to sod off because he's being cheeky with the price, even though we were being cheeky with the price. So, you know, perhaps they haven't thought about everything. Can I edit this? Can I change it? The colour, silver. Why does it say silver? These are the kind of things that, you know, okay. You know, clearly that's a bug of some sort. But, yeah. Can I make that the main picture? There we go. That'll get more people interested. Oh, look. You can have a look at some of these. 1 day left. 35 grand. 2 days left. 30 grand. That's not bad for 18 grand. That's the kind of car, I tell you what, that is the kind of car I wanted when I was a kid. Without a shadow of a doubt. How is that worth twice the price of that? That makes no sense to me. So it looks like there's a decent number of car options out there. I mean, look how cheap ours is compared to all of these. That's a bargain in comparison. Right. Can I delete it? I can't delete it. Okay. Can I delete it from within? No. So I think we'll call that wraps. Now, it's a bit disappointing because I'm sure there was something that was supposed to happen afterwards. But how much further this prologue would have gone, I don't know. But I think I've exposed quite a serious bug there in the prologue that if you tell me to bugger off, nobody ever puts another offer in. And there's a lot of repetition of characters and stuff. Why is that car driving so wide? That was interesting. Is he trying to avoid another car or something? The audio as well is like some good bits, like the squeakiness on the petrol cap. That was kind of cool. But you have to get really close behind the car to hear the engine. So it's like a mixed bag in that regard as well. But yeah, I think this game's got huge potential. It just depends on how much work they want to put into the game, how much effort they want to put in, and how realistic they want the experience to be. Because what I often find in games like this, and it seems so stupid to me, it's like people who like working on cars tend to like driving cars, and yet the driving physics and mechanics in games like this are normally awful. So hopefully they just take that on board and think about that and really try and make the handling and the physics of the driving of the cars realistic. Because if this had a realistic driving feel to it, along with all the business side of things, then this game is going to be a massive hit. Simple as that. I think it will do quite well as it is, even if they don't do any of that. But it wouldn't be enough to hold my attention for that long, purely because it just feels so unrealistic and basic and arcadey. But yeah, it is an early access title. There are bugs in it. There are areas I think I would like to see improved, but overall, I enjoyed playing this. And yeah, I definitely give it a thumbs up. For a first look, I think it's pretty damn cool. And I would definitely buy this car. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Till then, take care. Goodbye for now.